Right, Columbus Crew in Cleveland. Well, that's interesting, isn't it? Yeah, so in April, Columbus Crew will be hosting Inter Miami in Cleveland. And news of that has not gone down well in the Columbus Crew camp, with the fans making their voices heard very clear. Like, why are Columbus Crew playing in Cleveland? It doesn't make any sense. Their name is Columbus Crew, not Ohio Crew. Now, I get that the owners want to boost the name of the crew outside of Columbus, but that's not how to do it. Like, I have in my mind, it's like, say, for instance, Birmingham City playing a home game in Aston, or Aston Villa playing a home game in Coventry. Like, that doesn't make any sense whatsoever. But what's the long term benefits, if any, of this are there? Okay, fans who can't get to Columbus can watch Columbus Crew play. So for those who live in Cleveland, also, I think another positive, well, again, if any, is that the Columbus Crew brand will grow outside of Columbus, but traditionally that's not how sports teams work. Like, you can't just get them playing a home match in another town or city from where they're originally from. Like, it doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Relocating sports teams like this is just asking for trouble amongst fans, and I know it's a regular thing in American sports, but again, there could be better ways of selling Columbus Crew rather than having them play a home game that's not in Columbus. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and and I think to, you know what do you think could could be done to improve the Columbus Crew brand? Because having them play a game in Cleveland, just for me and for many other fans, is not the right way to go about it. But with that being said, could could this be good or bad in the long term? Now, relocation is definitely off, as they tried to do that a few years ago. What I mean they, I mean a former owner whose name I won't mention in this video tried to relocate Columbus Crew from their traditional home to Austin, Texas. Now, thankfully, that didn't happen. You guys saved the crew. Well done. But I'm I've just been thinking that, yeah, in terms of relocation, that thankfully that didn't happen. But once again, it just goes to show that once again the traditionalists in football are losing out because the new guys just want to make money, which isn't a bad thing per se, but it's just, for me, it's just not the right way to go about it. Could Columbus Crew hosting Inter Miami in Cleveland be the start of a new trajectory in sports, where we see teams hosting another team away from the city they're usually from? I mean, we see in the NFL where the Jaguars host other teams at Wembley, like most years, if not every year. Like, could we see a scenario where a team from, I don't know, Houston play plays a home game in Dallas, or I don't know, could we see another team who usually plays their home games in Detroit play another game in Flint? Like, help me out here. My American geography is not great, so someone please give me examples. Like, also, I've been thinking, could team names be done away with entirely? Like, I'm not saying, for instance, like, imagine if Columbus Crew were just simply called Crew, and they don't just play home games in Columbus, but around the state of Ohio. Would that be a good idea or not? What do you think? I believe I've sidetracked for a minute, so I'll just get to the point of the video. Columbus Crew in Cleveland, yes or no? Are you for or against this move? Let me know.